little dent from your knee on the floor is a mark of where you knelt. A small depression in the wood from the pressure of the belt of your trousers or your nightgown. I don't know which was which. A little dent from your knee and the pitch. The bass walks slow like a kneeling pose. The guitar swells like a forget-me-not. The upright plays a chord that sounds like prayer, and the brush drum taps a little layer. I kneel beside the dent and close my eyes. The crackle on the record is the truth and lies. Oh, the little dent from your knee on the floor is a fossil of the night when you knelt down to pray for me, or to tie your laces tight. The wood remembers the pressure of your weight upon the grain. The little dent from your knee and the loss and gain. So let the oak hold the hollow where your body bent and stayed. The little dent from your knee and the fade. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like sanded. The bass slides low to the hand-it. I leave the dent where it's always been. The little dent from your knee and the begin again. The needle lifts, the floor is worn. The dent stays there like a field of corn. The crack in the coffee cup you gave me runs along the rim, a thin brown line that I have learned to drink around on a whim. You bought it at a yard sale on a Sunday in the spring. The crack in the coffee cup you gave me, and the song I sing. The bass walks low like a cracked ceramic. The guitar swells like a something chronic. The upright plays a chord that sounds like glaze, and the brush drum taps a little daze. I fill the cup and watch the liquid seep. The crackle on the record is the "Don't You Weep." Oh, the crack in the coffee cup you gave me is a scar I choose to keep. A little imperfection that the potter made so deep. It doesn't leak, it doesn't spill. It just reminds me of the day, the crack in the coffee cup you gave me, and then went away. So let the glaze hold the fissure where the heat and cold have met. The crack in the coffee cup you gave me, and the not yet. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like "Mend It." The bass slides low to the end it. I try to glue the crack, but the glue won't hold. The crack in the coffee cup you gave me, and the growing old. The needle lifts, the cup is in my hand, the crack is there like a grain of sand. The tear in the screen door is a little jagged line, a hole that lets the evening bugs and the summer air combine. You pushed it with your shoulder the night you came in late. The tear in the screen door and the hand of fate. The bass walks low like a summer breeze. The guitar swells like a bend the knees. The upright plays a chord that sounds like mosquito, and the brush drum taps a little secreto. I put my finger through the torn mesh. The crackle on the record is the fading flesh. Oh, the tear in the screen door is a window to the yard, a little opening that makes the closing of the door so hard. The moths fly in, the fire flies out, the night air fills the room. The tear in the screen tear in the screen door, and the what you knew. Archtop strums a chord that sounds like patch it. The bass slides low to the catch it. I buy some screening, but I never mend the tear in the screen door and the broken friend. The needle lifts, the screen is torn, the tear stays there like a field of corn. The hair tie on the doorknob is a circle of black elastic, a little loop of fabric that is soft and inelastic. You'd slip it off your ponytail and hang it on the brass. The hair tie on the doorknob, and the first and last. The bass walks low like a stretchy band. The guitar swells like a second hand. The upright plays a chord that sounds like elastic, and the brush drum taps a little plastic. I take the tie and wrap it round my wrist. The crackle on the record is the "Have you missed?" Oh, the hair tie on the doorknob is a relic of your hair, a little circle of the life that we used to share. It's stretched out now and faded gray, but it still holds its shape. The hair tie on the doorknob and the escape. So let the elastic rot and the fabric start to fray. The hair tie on the doorknob and the everyday. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like "Move It." The bass slides low to the "Prove It." I leave the tie where you put it long ago. The hair tie on the doorknob and the letting go. The needle lifts, the doorknob's bare. The hair tie waits like a silent prayer. chalk mark on the driveway is a ghost of what you wrote. A little white curve on the asphalt that the rain has made remote. You wrote I love you with a stick of blue. The summer of the heat, the last fading chalk mark on the driveway, and the bittersweet. The bass holds a note like a chalk line's ghost. The guitar swells like a lost the most. The upright plays a chord that sounds like eroding, and the brush drum taps a little exploding. I squat down and trace the fading line. The crackle on the record is the yours and mine. Oh, the last fading chalk mark on the driveway is a scar from the sun, a little bit of blue that the rain has almost overrun. The letters are illegible, the curve is almost gone. The last fading chalk mark on the driveway, and the carry on. So let the rain dissolve the last of what you tried to say. The last fading chalk mark on the driveway, and the gone away. Top strums a chord that sounds like draw it. The bass slides low to the thaw it. I take a stick of chalk and trace the ghost. The last fading chalk mark on the driveway, and the lost the most. The needle lifts, the rain comes down, the chalk mark fades in the empty town. The pinhole in the wall from your picture is a tiny little dot, a puncture in the plaster that the light has nearly forgot. You took the photo down the night. You said you needed space. The pinhole in the wall from your picture and the losing race. The bass holds a note like an empty frame. The guitar swells like a whispered name. The upright plays a chord that sounds like needle, and the brush drum taps a little people. I stand before the hole and close my eyes. The crackle on the record is the truth and lies. Oh, the pinhole in the wall from your picture is a scar from the nail, a little empty circle in a story that's grown pale. The photograph is in a box. Your face is out of sight. The pinhole in the wall from your picture and the silent night. So let the plaster hold the mark where the metal used to be. The pinhole in the wall from your picture and the wait for me. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like fillet. The bass slides low to the killet. I buy some spackle, but I leave it on the shelf. The pinhole in the wall from your picture and I lost myself. The needle lifts, the wall is bare. The pinhole waits like a silent prayer. The scent of your laundry detergent is still on the old sheets. A little hint of something clean that lingers in the crease. I've washed them 8 times since you left, but still I find a trace. The scent of your laundry detergent and the empty space. The bass walks low like a fresh spring breeze. The guitar swells like a meant to please. The upright plays a chord that sounds like fabric softener, and the brush drum taps a little loft in her. I press the sheet against my face and breathe. The crackle on the record is the wreath of grief. Oh, the scent of your laundry detergent is a ghost of every load. You'd sort the whites and colors on the laundry room's abode. You like the lavender came in blue. The scent of your laundry detergent and what you knew. So let the fragrance fade into the cotton and the thread. The scent of your laundry detergent and the soul that fled. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like buy it. The bass slides low to the try it. I buy the same detergent, but it's not the same. The scent of your laundry detergent and I lost the game. The needle lifts, the sheets are clean. The scent is gone in the in-between. The soft spot in the mattress is the shape of where you slept. A little hollow in the foam where the secrets were all kept. I roll into it every night before I reach my side. The soft spot in the mattress and the tide. The bass holds a note like a sleepy breath. The guitar swells like a little death. The upright plays a chord that sounds like memory foam, and the brush drum taps a little home. I lie in the hollow and close my eyes. The crackle on the record is the truth and lies. Oh, the soft spot in the mattress is a mold of where you lay. A little depression in the bed that doesn't go away. No matter how I fluff the sheets, no matter how I turn, the soft spot in the mattress and I still yearn. So let the foam remember the weight of your sweet rest. The soft spot in the mattress and the second best. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like flip it. The bass slides low to the sink or ship it. I flip the mattress, but the spot remains. The soft spot in the mattress and the broken chains. The needle lifts, the bed is still. The soft spot waits like a sleeping pill. The watering from your plant pot is on the table still, a little white circle that no amount of polishing can kill. You overwater that fern, you loved it much too much. The watering from your plant pot and the losing touch. The bass walks low like a root in the soil, the guitar swells like a midnight oil, the upright plays a chord that sounds like moisture, and the brush drum taps a little voiture. I trace the ring with my finger, feel the grain. The crackle on the record is the crying rain. Oh, watering from your plant pot is a ghost of all the green that lived and died upon the sill where the sun had never been. The fern is brown, the pot is gone, but the circle still remains. The watering from your plant pot and the broken chain. So let the oak hold the white scar from the over-loving hand. The watering from your plant pot and the no man's land. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like sand. The bass slides low to the branded. I sand the ring, but it's deep in the wood. The watering from your plant pot and the understood. The needle lifts, the table is warm, the watering stays like a field of corn. The dent in the couch from your sleeping head is deep and soft and wide, a little hollow in the foam where you used to rest and hide from all the things that worried you, from all the Sunday scaries. The dent in the couch from your sleeping head and the February Aries. The bass holds a note like a sleepy sigh. The guitar swells like a lullaby. The upright plays a chord that sounds like pillow, and the brush drum taps a little willow. I press my hand into the hollow of your skull. The crackle on the record is the beautiful and dull. Oh, the dent in the couch from your sleeping head is a cast of where you lay. The afternoon the football game was on and you just slipped away. I threw a blanket over you and watched your chest go up and down. The dent in the couch from your sleeping head, and the lost and found. So let the phone remember the weight of your sweet dreams. The dent in the couch from your sleeping head, and the seams. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like fluff it. The bass slides low to the enough it. I fluff the cushion, but the dent returns. The dent in the couch from your sleeping head, and the yearning burns. The needle lifts, the couch still bears the dent of your head, like a silent prayer. The dust mote floating in the afternoon light is a tiny little star. A speck of nothing that I watch from where the windows are. It rises on the warm air, it falls without a sound. The dust mote floating in the light, and the lost and found. The bass holds a note like a floating thing. The guitar swells like a bird on wing. The upright plays a chord that sounds like weightless, and the brush drum taps a little fateless. I try to catch the mote upon my hand. The crackle on the record is the no man's land. Oh, the dust mote floating in the afternoon light is a ghost of what we were. A little piece of nothing that I cannot quite deter. It lands and lifts, it drifts and spins, it never stays in place. The dust mote floating in the light and the empty space. So let the speck of dust float on the beam of golden sun. The dust mote floating in the light and the race I run. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like blow it. The bass slides low to the know it. I blow the mote and watch it float away. The dust mote floating in the light and the everyday. The needle lifts, the mote is gone. another takes its place, like a silent dawn. The sliver of glass from the broken vase is still on the floor. A tiny piece of crystal that I missed behind the door. You threw it in the winter fight, the vase you gave to me. The sliver of glass from the broken vase, and the what could be. The bass walks low like a sharp white edge. The guitar swells like a broken pledge. The upright plays a chord that sounds like shard, and the brush drum taps a little hard. I see it catch the morning light and glow. The crackle on the record is the letting go. Oh, the sliver of glass from the broken vase is a splinter of the past, a little piece of something that was never meant to last. The vase is gone, the flowers died, the water's long since dry. The sliver of glass from the broken vase, and the why, oh why. So let the crystal stay on the floor, a diamond of the fight, the sliver of glass from the broken vase, and the silent night. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like sweep it. The bass slides low to the keep it. I pick the sliver up with a paper towel. The sliver of glass from the broken vase, and the broken vow. The needle lifts, the floor is clean, the sliver is gone, and the in-between. The scratch on the wedding band catches the morning light, a thin silver scar from a kitchen fight. You slammed the drawer, and the metal met the steel. The scratch on the wedding band, and the wound you couldn't heal. The bass walks low like a steady hand. The guitar swells where the love still stands. The upright plays a chord that sounds like forgive me. And the brush drum taps soft and give me. I turn the ring around so the scratch doesn't show. The crackle on the record is the love that still grows. Oh, the scratch on the wedding band is a tiny little crack, not enough to break the circle, not enough to turn me back. I've worn it through the winters and through the hardest rain. The scratch on the wedding band and the love that still remains. So let the silver hold the mark of the kitchen fight, the scratch on the wedding band, and the will to do right. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like stay. The bass slides low through the end of the day. I polish the ring with a soft old cloth, the scratch on the wedding band, and the broken oath. The needle lifts, the ring goes back on. The scratch is still there, like a forever dawn. Spins at 33 and a third tonight. Every little crackle is a stolen word I write. You light a match and watch it burn and die. I count the seconds hiding in your sigh. The bass slides up to ask the quiet question. The guitar swells with the same old obsession. The piano leans its weight into the blue, and the brushes whisper what we'll never undo. Your knee touches mine, but neither one moves back. The groove gets deeper where the feeling cracks. Oh, it's a slow burn on 33 and a third. Too fast for a prayer, too slow for a word. Your hand is close, but the groove runs deep. A promise the needle is afraid to keep. So let the wax melt under all this heat. Two bodies swaying on a broken beat. The upright pad's a chord that tastes like sin. My heart is racing while the room stays dim. One more rotation and the side will end. but the slow burn's all I wanna feel again. The arm skips once, the burn remains the same. 33 1/3, and all its pretty chains. The worn spot on the armrest is the shape of your left elbow. A little dip in the upholstery where the fabric's threadbare and slow. You'd lean your weight on it for hours, watching the TV glow. The worn spot on the armrest and the long ago. The bass walks low like a sinking seat. The guitar swells like a bittersweet. The upright plays a chord that sounds like armrest, and the brush drum taps a little warm rest. I put my own elbow in the same worn spot. The crackle on the record is the forgot-me-not. Oh, the worn spot on the armrest is a mold of where you were. The way you'd sit with one leg tucked, the way you'd softly stir your coffee cup on the table, your book face down and bent. The worn spot on the armrest and where it went. So let the fabric thin and the foam compress with time. The worn spot on the armrest and the nursery rhyme. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like recover. The bass slides low to the over. I cover the armrest with a little throw. The worn spot on the armrest and the letting go. The needle lifts, the throw is in place, but I know the spot like I know my face. The amber light between your eyes and mine, a broken clock that somehow still knows time. You speak in half-finished, folded tunes. I answer with the dark side of the moon. The guitar swells like a held-in tear that breaks. The bass is slow, the room is wide awake. We don't touch much, but neither one will leave. Two verses hanging from a silent sleeve. The upright hums a chord that isn't there. The crackle fills the space inside the air. Oh, the ember between us is all we have. Not quite a lover, not quite as sad. A 45 spinning in the wrong repair. Two ghosts who almost meet but don't quite dare. So let the needle ride the groove we made. Nothing to prove now, nothing to fade. The brush drum hits a single beat at 3. The bass slides down to where the root should be. Your hand is close, but miles away somehow. The ember's all that's standing between us now. Just the warm hiss and the empty space. The amber holds us in its gentle grace. The cigarette burn on the sill is shaped like a little moon. A blackened crescent on the wood from a night in early June. You leaned your elbow on the ledge and let the ash fall free. The cigarette burn on the sill, and the way you looked at me. The bass walks low like the smoke outside. The guitar swells where the truth tried to hide. The upright plays a chord that sounds like embers, and the brush drum taps slow Novembers. I touch the burn with my fingertip. The crackle on the record is the slip of the lip. Oh, the cigarette burn on the sill is a scar from a forgotten night. the city lights were blinking, and you held the smoke so tight. You flicked the ash out to the dark, and didn't see the mark you made. The cigarette burn on the sill, and the price of the serenade. So let the wood hold the blackened ring of that June night's glow. The cigarette burn on the sill, and the love I used to know. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like lighter. The bass slides low to the something brighter. I light a cigarette and hold it to the same spot. The cigarette burn on the sill, and the love I haven't got. The needle lifts, the smoke curls up and dies. The burn stays black under different skies. The ding in the door frame is at the level of your head. A little dent in the molding from the night you left for dead. You swung your suitcase wide and hit the wood a solid blow. The ding in the door frame and the time to go. The bass walks low like a sudden hit. The guitar swells like a deal with it. The upright plays a chord that sounds like impact, and the brush drum taps a little contract. I stand in the door frame and look at the ding. The crackle on the record is the everything. Oh, the ding in the door frame is a crater from the march of your heavy suitcase out the door. The splinter and the larch, the wood still shows the mark of where the metal corner bit. The ding in the door frame and the last of the wit. So let the dent stay in the wood like a fossil of the fight. The ding in the door frame and the good night. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like fillet. The bass slides low to the kill it. I touch the ding with my fingertip. The ding in the door frame on the exit trip. The needle lifts, the door frame still bears the little ding, like a box of tears. The dust bunny under the bed is the size of a small mouse, a little ball of fuzz and lint that's taken over the house. I saw it when I dropped my earring on the floor the other night. The dust bunny under the bed and the faded light. The bass walks low like a creeping thing. The guitar swells like a forgotten spring. The upright plays a chord that sounds like lint trap, and the brush drum taps a soft little crap. I get the broom and I get the dustpan too. The crackle on the record is the "What's a girl to do?" Oh, the dust bunny under the bed is made of your old socks and the hair you shed the winter that you gave away, the locks and the crumbs from the crackers that you ate when you were sick. The dust bunny under the bed and the dirty tricks. So let the fuzzball gather more with every passing year. The dust bunny under the bed and I wish you were here. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like broom it. The bass slides low to the doom it. I sweep the bunny into the pan and hesitate. The dust bunny under the bed and the hand of fate. The needle lifts, the bunny is in the trash. The floor is clean, but the heart still has. The swing door keeps squeaking on its rusty hinge. Every time it opens, I feel my heart lunge. I turn my head slow, hoping it might be you, but it's just the wind or a stranger passing through. The bass walks low like a heartbeat on hold. The guitar swells a story that's already been told. The upright plays a chord that sounds like maybe, and the brush drum hisses like a lonely lady. I stir my coffee with a shaking hand. The crackle on the record is the only thing I understand. Oh, the swing door keeps squeaking, but you never walk in. I keep hoping the next one will let the dance begin. Every creak is a promise the universe breaks. Every swing is a risk that my foolish heart takes. So let the door keep squeaking on its rusty song. I'll sit here waiting, even if I'm in the wrong. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like let go. The bass slides down to a note that's soft and low. I count the squeaks like a rosary of pain. The swing door keeps opening, but you never come again. The door swings once, I don't turn my head. I finish my coffee and stay in my stead. The sliver of light under the bedroom door is thin and gold. A little line of promise that the hallway light has sold. It tells me that the world goes on outside this darkened room. The sliver of light under the door and the lift, the gloom. The bass holds a note like a morning ray. The guitar swells like a newborn day. The upright plays a chord that sounds like sunrise, and the brush drum taps a little wise. I lie in bed and watch the line of light. The crackle on the record is the wrong or right. Oh, the sliver of light under the bedroom door is a crack in the dark. A little yellow stripe that says you don't have to miss the mark. The world is still out there somewhere. The sun still knows to rise. A sliver of light under the door and the open eyes. So let the goal line stretch and shrink as shadows walk the hall. The sliver of light under the door and the after all. The archtop strums a chord that sounds like open it. The bass slides low to the hoping bit. I get out of bed and turn the knob at last. The sliver of light under the door and the dying past. The needle lifts, the door swings wide, the light floods in, and the tears I've cried. The jukebox only plays the blues tonight. Every song is about someone taking flight. I feed it nickels from a sweaty palm. The vinyl soothes me like a false alarm. The bass walks slow like a man with nowhere to go. The guitar swells from the speakers down below. The upright leans into a flattened third, and the brushed drum drags like a half-heard word. I order whiskey even though I said I'd stop. The crackle on the record is the only thing that drops. Oh, the jukebox only plays the blues. Since you went away, every slow dance is a prize pay. I put in a dime for a song called Lonely. The vinyl spins and the room gets holy. So let the jukebox keep its blue regime. I'll sit here nursing the blues like a broken dream. The archtop cries a note that sounds like your name. The bartender asks if I'm still in the game. I shake my head and feed another dime. The jukebox only plays the blues every single time. The last song ends, the room is still. I walk to the door against my will.